Namaste, my dear friends. In today's practice, we'll be challenging our balance. It's a full body vinyasa yoga as most of the time, but we'll be focusing a lot on our balancing poses and transitions. So just be careful, use your blocks, your wall or your chair when you need to. Try to keep your core engaged in order to control your balance. And let's begin our practice from our knees. If you feel comfortable, curl your toes. Maybe you can put something under the knee so that the curl wasn't so deep. If you feel comfortable, just lower the hips on top of the heels and just take a moment to relax here and breathe. Trying to let go anything that doesn't serve you during the practice. Slowly arrive into your practice, focusing on your inhales and exhales, observing how your body is feeling today. You already should feel some sensations at the back of your feet, so you may not be able to relax too much if your feet are too tight. Just keep breathing, and if you need to, anytime you can uncurl your toes. Just observe the sensations. You can exhale through your mouth a couple of times to let go any tension. Slowly try to lower the chest down on top of your thighs, keeping your feet curled. If you need to open your knees wider, lower your forehead down to the floor or on top of the palms. Keep breathing, observing the sensations in your feet, observing the differences in the way your left and right foot feels. And slowly begin returning back to your knees. Bringing your knees back together if you open them wider. And now bring your knees up. Lift the heels as high as you can. Keep your core engaged. You can squeeze your thighs together and maybe inhale, extend your arms up, lifting through the heart. And then when you're ready, slowly start rising up to standing, trying to keep your heels off the mat. Reach your palms up, up, up towards the ceiling. Keep your thighs engaged, keep your core engaged. And if you're not at the front of your mat, just walk your feet to the front of the mat on your tippy toes. And then lower the heels down, lower your arms down. Root your feet into the mat, bringing your feet together, big toes are touching, heels are slightly apart. Spread the weight evenly between your left and right foot. Reach your shoulders up, back and down. Energize your arms, energize your legs. Reaching the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Finding your mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, lift your arms up, finding your back bend. If you wish to skip on your back bend, you can do it. Exhale, slowly start folding forward. You can bend your knees at the beginning of the practice, reaching your palms to the floor. You can take here a couple of breaths. Observe how the legs feel today. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. And exhale, step your feet back into plank. Lowering down to your knees, chest and chin or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, curl your toes and lift your hips up for your downward dog. You can walk your dog bending your knees one at a time, stretching the back of your legs, warming up, pressing the floor away from you, spreading the fingers, shoulders away from your ears, roll the biceps out. Inhale, send your gaze to the front, and exhale, step, walk, or if you're ready, jump your feet to the front of the mat. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward, keeping your knees bent if you need to. Inhaling, rising up to standing, lifting your arms up, finding your back bend. And exhale, lower your arms down. Inhaling, lift your arms up, back bend. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step or jump your feet back to plank, lowering down to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Keep breathing, tucking the chin to the chest, reaching your heels down. Inhale, send the gaze to the front. Exhale, step, walk, or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhaling, rising up to standing, lifting your arms up, finding your back bend. And exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, arms up, back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhaling halfway up. And exhaling, jumping your feet back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Breathe here, tuck the chin, activate your pelvic floor, pull the navel in. Inhale, lift your right leg up, send the heel back. Flex the foot, keep your hips squared. And exhale, lower your right leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Feel a nice stretch at the back of your right leg, keeping your hips squared. Send the heel to the back of the room. Exhale, lower your left leg down to the floor. Inhale, send the gaze to the front. Exhale, step, walk, or jump your feet to the front. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise up to standing, lifting your arms up, finding your back bend. And exhale, lowering your arms down. Bring your feet together. Inhale, squat down into chair, lift the arms up. And exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward, reaching the palms to the floor or the ankles. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhale, step or jump your feet back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Dropping your left heel down, stepping your right foot forward. And inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your right heel down, stepping your left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot, step your foot back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Tuck the chin, reach your heels down to the floor, sending your tailbone up, energize your thighs. 5 deep inhales and exhales here. Inhale, send the gaze to the front. Exhale, bend the knees. Step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, bending the knees, lifting your arms up to chair. Exhale, stand up tall, release your arms down. Breathe, observe your body waking up, the blood moving, the energy moving. Inhale, squatting down into chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, step, walk, or jump your feet back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Dropping your left heel down, stepping your right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Drop your right heel down, step your left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Breathe here. 5 deep inhales and exhales. Tuck the chin, send the tailbone up, energize your thighs. Breathe here, activating your core. Press the floor away from you. Inhale, send the gaze to the front. Exhale, step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly bend the knees, lift your arms up. Exhale, stand up tall, releasing your arms down. Bring your feet together. Inhale, lift your arms up and start lifting your heels off the mat, squeezing the inner thighs together, finding your balance, activating the core. Draw your shoulders down. Inhale and exhale, slowly lower the heels down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now interlace the fingers and you can reach your index fingers up towards the ceiling. Activate the core. Inhale, slowly rise up and maybe find a nice gentle stretch to the right side. Try to keep your heels lifted. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, lifting the heels up. Exhale, reach your torso slowly to the left. Keep lifting the heels higher and higher. Breathing. Inhale, return back to center. Exhale, lower the heels down. Relax your feet if you need to. Shake. Inhale and exhale, lower your arms down. Relax your shoulders. Take a moment to observe the sensations. Inhale, lift your arms up. Find your back bend if you wish. And exhale, slowly fold forward. Inhaling halfway up. And exhale, step, walk, or jump your feet back into plank, lowering down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat, in between the palms, finding your high lunge. So keep your back heel lifted, activate the core, and slowly rise up. Now bend your left knee, slightly tuck your tailbone under, and now send your left heel to the back of the room. Observe how your left quadricep is activating and getting a nice stretch. Lifting your arms up, balancing here, breathe. Imagine you're trying to squeeze your inner thighs together, activate your core. Inhale, lean forward. Bring the weight towards the right foot and transition to your warrior 3. Send your left heel to the back of the room. Try to align your torso with your mat. Trying to keep your hips squared. Now inhale, slowly lift the torso up. And now bend the left knee and either stay here or try to straighten your left leg. Inhale and exhale. Start bending your left knee, sending your left heel back, returning to your high lunge. Inhale and exhale. Lower your left palm down to the floor and find the twist to the right. Turn the chest to the right. Sending your left heel to the back of the room. Inhale and exhale. Lower your left knee down to the floor to touch the mat. And then lift your knee back up. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Lower your right palm down to the floor, frame your foot. Step your right foot back into plank, lowering down chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Breathe here, send your tailbone up, tuck the chin to the chest. Breathe, observe the sensations. Keep relaxing and letting go any tension. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend the knee, start sending your gaze to the front, reaching your shoulders to the front of the room, squeezing the knee to the chest, and then extending your knee, bringing the foot to the front. Keep your back heel lifted, activate the core, rise up to standing. Now slightly tuck your tailbone under, and now start pushing your right heel to the back of the room. Observe the sensations on your right quadricep. Breathe here, root your front foot into the mat, lower your shoulders down. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, start leaning your torso forward, bringing the weight towards the left foot and transitioning to your warrior 3. Sending your right heel to the back of the room, flex the foot, close the hip, energize your thighs, send your shoulders to the back of the room. Breathe. Inhale, slowly start rising up to standing, bringing your right knee in towards the chest, and if you wish, try to straighten your right leg. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale, bend the knee and send your foot all the way back, returning to your high lunge. And exhale, lower your right palm down to the floor and turn the chest to the left, reaching your left arm up. Breathe here. And now if you wish, inhale and exhale, tap your knee down to the floor. Inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale up, exhale lower. Up, exhale lower. Inhale up, exhale, lower your left palm down to the floor. Step your left foot back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Tuck the chin, send your shoulders away from your ears. Reach the heels down. Breathe deeply. Constricting the throat as you exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back, heel down, and rise up to your warrior one. Breathe here, lift your arms up. Lift through the heart, send your shoulders up, back, and down. Keep your arms extended. Inhale and exhale, lower your palms down towards the lower back. Interlace the fingers, lift the heart up towards the ceiling, and then slightly lean back, finding your back bend. Keep your front knee bent. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale, activate the core, return to neutral. Now straighten your front leg, send your right hip back, left hip forward. Lower your chest down over your front thigh, and send your palms to the front of the room. Now bend the front knee and reach the chest to the floor. Send your palms to the front. Keep breathing. Inhale, extend your leg. Exhale, lower the palms down to the floor. Maybe walk your palms towards the back foot, sinking a little lower. Keep squaring the hips. And inhale, return your palms to frame the front foot. Lift your back heel up. Bring the weight towards the right foot. Lift your left leg up. And now prepare for your reversed half moon. If you need to use the block, please use the block. Just bring your left palm towards the block and slowly start turning the chest to the right, trying to stack your shoulders, sending your left heel to the back of the room and turning your right arm up. Maybe you can lower the block. Just take the variation that works for you today. Keeping your left leg lifted and engaged. Squaring the hips. Now bend your left knee. Maybe try to reach for your left foot. If you're on the block, remove the block and start folding forward. Sending your left knee up, up, up towards the ceiling. Reaching your nose towards the right shin. Inhale and exhale. Let go of the hold on your foot. Lower your right palm down to the floor. Step your left foot back into plank carefully. And step your right foot back to plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, lifting through the heart. Exhale, lift your hips up, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend the knee, reach the foot to the front of the mat, drop your back heel down, and slowly rise up, bend the front knee, warrior one. Lift through the heart, send your shoulders back and down. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale, lower your palms down, interlace the fingers, lift through the heart, find your back bend. Keep your front knee bent. Inhale, activate the core, slowly rise up, extend your front leg, reach the heart to the front of the room, square the hips, and reach the palms, trying to touch the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades, shoulders away from your ears. Press through the inner part of your front foot into the mat. Keep squaring the hips. Now bend the front knee and exhale, reach the chest to the floor, reach the palms to the front. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, extend your front knee. And exhale, lower your palms down to the floor. Rotate the fingers to face the back of the mat and walk your palms towards the back foot. Keep folding deeper, keep squaring the hips. Inhale, slowly start walking your palms to the front, lifting your back heel up, bending the front knee, and if you wish, use the block for your support. Lift your right leg up and prepare to take your reversed half moon, trying to stack your shoulders. Keep your right leg parallel towards the mat. Reach your left arm up and maybe gaze towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. If you wish, you can add your quadricep stretch. Bend your right knee, reach for your right foot. Find your balance. Slightly bend your left knee. Keep a micro bend in your joint. Start folding forward. Reaching your heel towards the glute. Reaching your right knee up, up, up towards the ceiling. Reach your nose towards the shin. Root your left foot into the mat. Inhale and exhale, slowly let go. Lower the foot down to the mat. Inhale and exhale, step your left foot back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, drop your knees down. Push the hips back, find your child's pose, rest for a moment, observe your sensations, observe the energies. Just breathe. Inhale slowly, lift the torso up, finding yourself in your tabletop, and now send your left foot towards the left side of the room, and just bring the weight towards the left side, finding your modified side plank. Lifting your right arm up and lifting your right leg up. finding your balance. And if this is enough, just stay here. If you wish, you can add a back bend. Bend your right knee, reach for the foot, start pressing the foot into the palm and sending your right knee back, finding your back bend, stretching the front of your torso, breathing here. Inhale and exhale, gently let go of the hold and lower your right foot down to the floor. And now try to transition to your full side plank. So just lift the hips and bring your left foot towards the right and lift your right arm up. Keep lifting your hips higher, maybe lifting your right leg up. If you wish, you can find your tree in your side plank, so just bring the sole of the foot towards your shin or your thigh and point your knee up towards the ceiling and lift higher. You can extend your leg and exhale, lower the leg down, transitioning to your plank. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, drop the knees down. If you need to take a break in your child's pose or transition to do the opposite side, so find your modified side plank on the right side. Breathe here, lift your top leg. And if this is enough, just stay here. If you want to skip the back bend, if you want to join me, bend the knee, reach for the foot. Start pressing the foot into the palm and reaching your knee back, back, back. Stretching the front of your torso, your chest, your shoulder. Keep a micro bend in your right elbow. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, gently let go of the hold and lower your left leg down to the floor. And now if you wish, transition to your full plank. Just lift the bottom knee off the mat and step your right foot towards the left, maybe staking the feet. And if this is enough, just stay here, working on your balance. Maybe lift your top leg up, or take your tree pose variation. Keep your core engaged. Inhale and exhale, slowly transition to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Press the floor away from you, sending the tailbone up. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down and rise up for your warrior two. Bend the front knee, gaze to the front. Inhale, flip your front palm up. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, rise back up and exhale, bring your forearm on top of your right thigh, sending your left palm to the front, or if you wish, bring the palm all the way to the floor, towards the inner side of the foot. Press your shoulder into the knee, knee into the shoulder, gaze up towards the palm. Keep your back leg straight. Now, if you wish, you can find your bind, sending your left arm towards your lower back, sending your right arm under your thigh, find your bind. And if you wish, transition into your bird of paradise, stepping your back foot forward, bring the weight towards the left foot, and slowly rise up to standing. Keep your core engaged. If this is enough, just stay here working on your balance, or try to extend your right leg, trying to straighten your spine. Inhale and exhale, slowly bend your right knee, reach the foot down, step your left foot back to plank. Exhale, let go of the hold, framing your front foot, stepping your right foot back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down and rise up, warrior two. Bending the front knee, gaze into the front of the room. Shoulders away from your ears. Reach the palms into opposite directions. Breathe. Root your feet into the mat, energize your thighs. Inhale, flip your front palm up, and exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, rise back up, and exhale, bring your forearm on top of your thigh, lifting your right arm up, sending it to the front, or maybe lower the palm all the way down towards the floor. Press the shoulder into the knee, into the shoulder, trying to stack your shoulders, pressing through the outer edge of your back foot. Breathe. Inhale, send your right arm up and back towards your lower back. Send your left arm under your thigh. Find your bind. Lift through the heart. Inhale and exhale. Prepare to do your bird of paradise. Bring the weight towards the left foot and step your right foot forward. Now change the balance. Bring the balance towards the right leg. Slowly rise up to standing. Activate the core. Root your foot into the mat. Energize your thigh. And if this is enough, just stay here or try to extend your left leg. Inhale and exhale, slowly bend the knee and lower the foot down. Step your right foot back. Let go of the bind. Frame your front foot. Step your left foot back into plank. Walk your legs here if you need to. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Observe the sensations, observe how your body is feeling right now. In this very moment, tuck the chin, breathe. Inhale, send the gaze to the front. Exhale, step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. And now prepare to do your crow. If you wish, if you have the practice for crow, just enter the crow. If you're just learning, maybe use the block. Bring your block under your feet. Opening your knees wide. Press the palms into the mat, spread the fingers. Send the gaze to the front, lift the heels, lift the hips, lift the heels, and start bringing the weight towards your tricep. And start leaning forward, bending your arms slightly, and activating the core, and lifting your feet off the mat. Exhaling, lowering the feet down. And slowly extend your legs. Relax here for a moment. Let your upper body relax. Let your head be heavy. You can move your torso from side to side. Now keeping your feet hip-width distance apart, grab your big toes with index and middle fingers. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, start folding forward, opening your elbows to the side, sending your elbows up towards the ceiling, shoulders away from your ears. Send your shoulder blades towards the tailbone. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale and exhale. Try to straighten your spine, folding a little deeper. Bring the weight slightly forward towards the balls of the feet. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, let go of the hold. And now if you have your block nearby, grab your block, just in case. Now grab your right big toe with your index and middle finger. And now keeping your left palm on the floor or the block, if you need to. Start opening, start bringing the weight towards the left foot, keeping a micro bend in your left knee. And opening your right leg out to the side, finding your balance. Send your right heel to the right side of the room. Trying to straighten your spine, send the tailbone back, send the crown of the head. Send the crown of the head to the front of the room. Exhale, let go of the hold. And lower your right leg down in a controlled way. If you need to bend the knees and maybe move the hips from side to side, let go any tension. I feel some tension in my outer hips. Please do it. And now let's do the other side. So lower down, bring the weight towards the right foot. Bring your palm to the floor or the block. And now grab your left big toe with the index and middle finger, leaning forward, trying to keep your spine straight. Start lifting your left leg up, up, up towards the side. Maybe you start with a block and then transition your palm to the floor. Breathe here, energize your left leg, send the heel to the side of the room. Inhale, exhale, let go of the hold. Keep your leg lifted. Inhale and exhale, start lowering down in a controlled way. Keep your foot flexed. Bend the knees. Inhale, slowly rise up to standing. Again, if you need to move the hips, let go any tension. Maybe you want to roll your spine in a circular motion. Please do it. Do anything that you wish. This is your practice. You can pause the video and do anything you want. And now, if you're not at the front of your mat, step to the front of your mat. Bring the weight towards the left foot. Lift your right knee up and cross your leg over. And maybe wrap the foot around, finding your eagle pose, squatting down, squeezing inner thighs together, sending your right arm under the left arm. Under the left arm, lift your elbows up and send the palms to the front of the room. Working on your balance, find your focal point. You can look at your palms. Breathe, trying to calm down. Inhale, slowly start rising up, releasing your bind in your arms, releasing your leg. And now, keeping your thighs together, start sending your right foot back. So try not to open the hip out to the side. And send your right palm back, grabbing the foot, and start sending your knee back, press the foot into the palm, extend your left arm up, finding your balance. Try not to rotate the knee out to the side. Breathe. Inhale and exhale slowly. Return to neutral. And now you can take your mermaid variation by bringing the foot to the crease of your elbow. And now lifting your knee. And maybe this is enough. If you wish, lift your left arm up. Send your palm back, bend the elbow. And just reach for your right fingers. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Slowly let go of the hold. Be careful. Release the foot. Now transition to your warrior 3 one more time. Send your right leg back, folding forward. Exhale, fold forward, bringing your palms to the floor, and lift your right leg up, 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 finding your standing split. Inhale, exhale, slowly descend your foot back down to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, step your right foot back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up. Downward dog, breathe here. Inhale, lift your left leg up, step it to the front of the mat. Inhale, send the gaze to the front. Exhale, step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. And now preparing for your crow. Again, if you're just learning, use the block. It's much easier to enter the pose. Maybe you want to give it a try without the block. So bring the palms as close to the toes as you can. Spread the fingers. Now, send the tailbone up. Lift the heels and start sending your knees to the back of your arms. Lift the hips. Start lifting your heels off the mat, and the knees will align automatically at the back of your triceps as close to the armpits as possible. And now, sending your gaze like 2 feet at the front of your palms. Start leaning forward, activating your core, finding your chaturanga arm position, and lifting one foot and then the other. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your arms towards the ribs. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Lower your palms back down to the floor. And slowly start extending your legs, bending your knees, and rising up to standing. Now bring the weight towards the right foot. Cross your left leg over your right. Start squatting down and maybe wrap your foot at the back of your calf muscle if you can. Now send your left arm under the right, maybe interlacing the palms. Now lifting your elbows, squatting lower and sending the palms to the front. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Trying to keep your hips squared, knees are gazing to the front of the room. Maybe gaze towards your arms. Keep your core engaged. Inhale, slowly start Extending your legs, letting go of the cross on the legs, releasing your arms, lowering your arms down. And now bend your left knee, keeping your knees close. Send your left foot to the back of the room. Reach your palm towards the foot, grab it from the outside. So don't externally rotate the hip. And slowly start leaning forward just slightly. Sending your right arm to the front. Start pressing the foot into the palm, finding your back bend. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, slowly return to neutral. Lowering your right palm down to the floor. And now see if you can bring your foot to the crease of your elbow. Be careful with your balance. And now maybe extend your arm to the front. And maybe send your palm back. Bend the elbow. Try to interlace the fingers. Lifting your knee higher will help you to release the tension in your back. Inhale and exhale, let go of the hold carefully. Keep your core engaged, release the foot, and close the hip first. Start leaning forward, extending your arms to the front, sending your left leg back, warrior 3. And exhale, fold forward, reach the palms to the floor, and reach your left leg up, up, up. Reach the nose towards the shin. Maybe you can hold both arms at the back of your calf muscle, challenging your balance. It's up to you. Inhale and exhale, lower your left leg down to the floor. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, step your right foot back to plank. If you need to walk your legs here in your plank. Last chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, drop the knees down. Send the hips back. Find your child's pose. Try to slow down your breathing. Inhaling slowly, lifting your torso up and dropping your hips down, extending both legs to the front and folding forward. If you need to open your legs wider, please do so. Inhaling, lifting your arms up, keep your spine straight. Exhale, reach for your feet, your toes, your ankles. Use your belt. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, start folding forward. Reach the chest towards the floor. Keeping your spine straight, trying to extend your legs and activate your feet, send the heels to the front of the room. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, return to seated. Now bend both knees, bringing the feet towards the groin. Keeping your feet together, opening your knees out to the side, finding your butterfly. Inhale, lift through the heart. Elongate the spine. And maybe this is enough. Just stay here and breathe. Inhale and exhale, reach the chest to the front, reach the belly towards the feet. Sending your chest to the front of the mat. Lowering your knees down to the floor. Breathe. Letting go any tension. Slowing down your breathing. Inhale, reach your torso back up. And now walk your feet to the front, finding a diamond shape with your legs, threading your arms under, reaching for the feet. And if you wish, you don't have to pull, just relax here. Release any tension in your back body, release your head, letting your head be heavy. Stretch the back of your neck. Inhale, slowly lift your head back up. Release your hands, return to seated. Bring your knees back together and transition to your elbows. And slowly start lowering your spine down, one vertebra by vertebra at a time. Bringing your knees in towards the chest. And if you wish, send your knees to the left. Extend your arms to the sides, gaze to the right. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. Exhale, reach the knees to the right, gaze to the left. Inhale, bring your knees to center. You can rock from side to side. You can add a couple of more favorite poses at the end of your practice. But if you're ready to finish with me, lower your legs down and extend your legs for your Shavasana. Extend your arms, palms facing up. Letting go any tension in your body. Inhale and exhale. Trying to relax and let go any tension. Now, squeeze your legs, kind of energize your thighs, squeeze your shoulders, squeeze your arms. Make a fist, squeeze, 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 and exhale, relax. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. Start activating and squeezing, 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 and exhale. Let go, relax. And just keep relaxing, relaxing your toes, your ankles, your legs, thighs and hips, your lower back, middle back, upper back. Your shoulders, your head, your face, your jaw, your lips. Removing the tongue from the roof of your mouth. You can stay in your Shavasana for as long as you wish. If you're ready to finish the practice, begin waking up your body, moving your toes, your fingers. Bringing your knees in and slowly roll into your right side. Transition into your seated position. Observing the way your body feels after the practice, any new sensations. Thank you guys for joining me for this practice. I hope your balance was challenged in some way. I hope your heart and mind feel a little bit more at peace and in balance too. Please subscribe, share with your friends, donate. There is a donation link below the video. And make sure to leave a comment about how you feel. Until we meet again, namaste.